Namaste students. I'm Pratibha, Assistant Professor of English, KLP College, Rewari. So we have discussed Murthy's character, and in this video we'll discuss two more important questions from the novel Kanthapura. One is Kanthapura as a novel of Indian freedom struggle movement, and the other is whether Kanthapura is a Gandhian novel. So let's first discuss Kanthapura as a novel of Indian freedom struggle movement. So of course, this is the most predominant theme that appears that to be in the novel, and we all know that Kanthapura is a novel about Indian freedom struggle movement. In fact, this is what the novel is all about. It is a picture of India in British days, and it presents the colonial India. The time when it was written and published was the time when the freedom struggle movement was at its peak in India. So, non-cooperation movement in 1930s and the novels publishing year and the time of writing, they coincide. So we know that writer has definitely, he had written this novel keeping all these things in mind, and whatever was happening in India became the, he just the entire thread of the novel is woven around that. So we have seen that the village Kanthapura is caught in the struggle and becomes a symbolic of freedom struggle. And I've many times I've told you that in the novel, the village Kanthapura has a representative character. Whatever was happening in the entire country was happening at the level of the village Kanthapura. So by knowing what is happening in Kanthapura, we actually have get a clear picture of what was happening in the entire nation at that time. Murthy, the protagonist, leaves college under the influence of Gandhi and joins the movement. This was now a very common thing in those days. Young students leaving university, college, and giving up their studies and joining the freedom struggle movement. So Murthy becomes representative of all the youth, that youth which was throwing itself wholeheartedly in the freedom struggle movement. Now, then there is a talk about village Congress committee. There was Congress, looming large on the national scene. And here we have village Congress committee in Kanthapura. So that again, as I told you, representative character, whatever they are doing at the village level, people were doing throughout the country. It was happening. And he also, Murthy urges women to join the committee like Gandhi. Gandhi is in Gandhi's freedom struggle movement. Women had a great role to play, and he was very encouraging. Gandhi was very encouraging that women should also come forward and take part in the struggle. Murthy also gets arrested like many freedom fighters, as Gandhi himself was being arrested and was imprisoned. Similar things happen with Murthy here in the novel. Coolies of Skeffington Coffee Estate, they represent the oppressed. Murthy tries to uplift them. They become aware of their conditions because of him. This is what Gandhi was doing at the national level. So, there are parallels drawn, very clear parallels between this character, protagonist Murthy, and Gandhi. There is Dandi March, there is salt law, whatever happening was happening at in the in the freedom struggle movement have been mentioned here in the novel. The village Congress committee representatives, they take part in Dandi March. They play their own role. They pray, they fast, and they get up early on that day and all these things. So they are also participating in their own way. Then there is a mention about the salt law, how it was broken and how salt was made, manufactured. So everything has been mentioned. So we know that the key incidents of the freedom struggle movement take center stage here in the novel also. So after that, we see conflict and clash between people and police and administration, which we have seen, which we know about, which is very common during the freedom struggle. Then there's non-payment of taxes. There's punitive tax, which was imposed on the people as punishment because they were not paying taxes. There's violence by police. There's truce between Gandhi and Viceroy. So all these mentions, all these things are mentioned here. That there has been some truce between Gandhi and Viceroy, and because of that, when it was signed, some volunteers, Congress people have been, they were released from jail. Ratna mentions this in the letter. So all these incidents, the real incidents that actually took place during the struggle have been mentioned here in the novel. So that clearly makes Kanthapura as a novel of Indian freedom struggle movement. Now the next question, another important question, is Kanthapura as a Gandhian novel? Or is Gandhi the absent hero of the novel? Also, they also ask, Gandhi is not present throughout the novel, but his presence can be felt. So, do you think it is true? Yes, absolutely. It is a Gandhian novel. The impact of Gandhi can be seen throughout the novel. Events that take place under his non-cooperation movement have been mentioned very clearly in the novel. Murthy, the Gandhi man, he is a village Gandhi. People call him village Gandhi. He is a clear, a prototype of Gandhi at village level. He leaves college, he joins Congress, he gives himself up, gives himself, throws himself to the cause of freedom struggle movement, gives up studies, organizes Gandhi work at village level. He's, chooses Swadeshi, non-cooperation movement. He also participates in Salt March. He talks about Dandi Yatra to people, and he tells them that it's a pilgrimage that Gandhi has undertaken. There's mention of land revenue, non-payment of taxes. So whatever Gandhi was doing at the national scene, at the national level, Murthy is seen doing here in Kantapura at village level. So of course Gandhi is not present in the novel, but his influence is seen throughout. And Murthy is the village Gandhi himself. So Gandhi definitely is the absent hero of the novel, and Kantapura is a Gandhian novel. Women leaders also. Sorry for the spelling error there. Women leaders, as Gandhi was encouraging, and women were, played a key role, important role in his freedom struggle. Here also at village level, Ratna, Rangamma, and some very progressive women, they also take part in this freedom struggle. They picket toddy shops and, participate in all the activities of village Congress committee. So that also is a very clear parallel. Presence of Gandhi is felt throughout the novel, even though he's not present as a character. So we can say that very comfortably that yes, Kanthapura is a Gandhian novel. So you can elaborate those points and you will write this answer. Thank you. I hope this is helpful. Thank you.